NFL Combine wraps up later today, and wow, what a weekend for Anthony Richardson. He has grabbed a ton of attention at that QB position. The Florida quarterback set position records with his vertical, reaching over 40 inches. His broad jump, nearly 11 feet. Whew. Shannon, how would you rank the top quarterbacks after this weekend's Combine?
Same way I had it coming in. Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and then you can go forth and on after that. Skip, try and Google who's the fastest quarterback that's in the Hall of Fame or to win a Super Bowl. It's not going to appear. Who broad jumped, had the highest vertical jump of any Super Bowl quarterback that won the Super Bowl or in the Pro Football Hall of Fame? Because you want me to get excited about something that doesn't tell me how the guy can play the position. What does the game tape tell you? When you watch Anthony Richardson game tape, when you watch Will Levis's game tape, you watch Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud, what does your eyes tell you? So now I'm supposed to disregard everything that I saw Richardson do at Florida, everything that I saw Levis do at Kentucky. And because they came to the Combine in shorts and a T-shirt, run fast, jump high, and says, you know what? They should be in front of Bryce Young. They should be in front of C.J. Stroud. Skip, last I checked, I have never seen a guy catch an NFL touchdown in a T-shirt and shorts. I've never seen a quarterback like, ooh, man, I bet that guy can stand in long jump about 12 feet.
Yep.
Man, he got that. Skip, I'm not going to throw a quarterback to pass, so what am I supposed to do? I'm going to get in the Wildcat, and I'm going to put Anthony Richardson outside, and I'm going to bring the backup quarterback in, and I'm going to throw him a fade. Is that what I'm going to do? Because when is Anthony Richardson going to use a 40-inch vertical playing quarterback, Skip? When is he going to use almost 11-foot standing broad jump? To do what with? Are they playing leapfrog in the NFL? Now, if they play leapfrog, he the champ.
You got it.
He going to be the Super Bowl champ every year because ain't nobody going to be able to beat him at the quarterback position. But, Skip, the thing that they're measuring doesn't tell you how good the guy's going to be playing the position. He throws the ball. So he completed 54% of his passes.
Yep.
Is that good? So, Skip, in completing 54% of his passes, what did that standing broad jump? What did that vertical? What did that 4.40? How did that work out for him? Will Levis has a Skip, and let's not pretend Florida doesn't have talent. Because that's the SEC.
Yep.
And they still recruit great players down at the University of Florida.
They do.
So this notion where he don't got no talent, stop it.
No.
Will Levis is the same thing. What does your eyes tell you? People, Skip, and I'm not saying these guys won't turn out to be great. But I'm not saying, for me, if Richardson tape matched that performance, I say, Skip, I don't know, Skip. Whoo. But I know what Bryce Young did. I know what I saw in my eyes. I know what C.J. Stroud did at Ohio State in the 2 years that he started. I saw that with my own eyes. So for whatever these guys did at the Combine had no bearing on when they left the Combine where I had them ranked.
Okay. I'm with you on number one and number two on my list. I'm all about Bryce Young, and I don't care that he measured 5'10" and 1/8 and weighed 204 pounds. It's irrelevant to me.
Right.
I don't know if he tried to beef up a little bit. He weighed 195-ish at Alabama. I don't know. He may come to his pro day and weigh at 195 or something. I don't know. I don't care. He can play. He has supreme arm talent because he is supremely accurate with the football. And you want to talk about clutch guts? Just put the tape in and see all the big throws he made in big games against big teams on big stages. Just go look at the tape to all of your points. I love Bryce Young. He is going to be a big star at the next level. I really like C.J. Stroud, and he validated at the Combine what I thought about him because he had a beautiful throwing day. He threw the heck out of it. And way to go, but it proves nothing more than just to validate what I saw on television. I don't watch the tape. I just watch him on TV. He can play. By the way, Bryce Young can move also. He can gash you if you dare him to. Both these kids can move pretty well, but especially Bryce. Okay, after that, I don't care about any of the rest of them because I'm with you on Anthony Richardson. I watched him 4 times last year on television. I never loved him. And when I don't love, even though he is the runaway new hot stock in the NFL. Even though people are talking about him, I saw a quote from one of the analysts that said some teams have him ranked as high as second on their draft board. Was that second to CJ or to Bryce? I don't know. So these teams got him ranked, Anthony Richardson, above either CJ or Bryce. I don't know. I can't see it. I
don't either.
I just mentioned my alma mater, Vanderbilt. I watch Anthony Richardson at Nashville against my Vanderbilt Commodores lose 31-24. And he did some good things and he did some not very good things. He doesn't have great command of playing the position. To your point, 53.5%. It's not good enough. It will get you beaten in the NFL. So I get it. The kid is now calling himself, or he started calling himself in high school, Cam Jackson, as in Cam Newton meets Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay, I got it. He went, he measured 6'4", 244, and he ran 4.43 in the 40. I got it. He won the track meet, man. He won the pentathlon, whatever you want to say. He ran away with it. He dominated. This is extraordinary.
Yes.
We've never seen this before, that combination of measurables. Okay,
no.
Can you play? What are your intangibles? Can you lead a team? He went 6-6 for a talented Florida team last year as the starter. Right. Okay, so what I always tell you about quarterback, Shannon, if I don't love him, there's no way I would take him in the first round, because I don't want to take, with the 10th or 12th overall pick, a project that might or might not hit. It's just, it's too dicey. It's too much of a gamble.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now to Will Levis. I never loved him. I've watched him for 2 straight years. His stats were much bigger the year before than this year. He didn't have a very good year. He was beat up, I guess. He did go 7-4, but once again, what am I going to watch the closest? When my Vanderbilt Commodores play Kentucky. And my Commodores went up to Kentucky and won 24-21 against Will Levis, and he wasn't very good in the game, because I don't see a command of the position. I don't see the Brady-esque intangibles. I don't see the accuracy. I don't see the touch. He says, I've got a cannon of an arm. Well, okay, and where's that going to get you? I've seen a lot of cannons. Go back to Jeff George. He had the biggest cannon I think I've ever seen. And then what happened?
Yeah.
He's got nothing. Okay, so to me, those two, like right now, Stetson Bennett IV. I'll bet you I could put him in an NFL game and he would play better than Will Levis would. I will bet you, because he can play. He knows how to play the position. Right. And I think his arm talent the other day at the Combine, Stetson Bennett's, was very good. He was throwing with the same kind of velocity in that short speed ball that they throw. It's like a 10-yard pass to see what you can generate.
Right.
And his was right up there. I think he got to 59 miles an hour right there with Will Levis. Right. So Stetson Bennett can run around. He can move. He's got some athletic ability, and he knows how to play the position. So to me, after those top 2, I'm unsure about the rest of them. Even the Tennessee kid, the Hooker kid. I liked him more than I liked Anthony Richardson. Seriously, because I watched him. I saw him operate. I saw him do big things in big ways in big games. So to you, I'm with you, but the runaway hype for Anthony Richardson, and then it starts to bother me that he's hyping himself, because he's blaming his receivers at Florida for dropping too many balls. And he said, I've had a lot of people tell me I'm throwing it too hard, but when I try to lighten up, it's not as accurate as I want it to be. I don't care if somebody's complaining about it. If I'm throwing hard, they better catch it. So he actually said, I can't catch the passes that I throw, which is the old Giselle line about Tom Brady after he lost to Eli the second time. But
there's this thing called touch, though, Anthony.
Yeah, there's a thing called touch. So all these kids are pretty full of themselves. Even Levis is saying, I got a cannon, okay.
And I want to show it off.
Yeah, I want to show it off.
Skip, the way I look at it, Skip, how about this here? When you look at, and I watch Aaron Donald. Yeah. I say, man, this joker, he's smallish, but he looks explosive. Yep. He looked quick. Watch his first 10. Watch his 3-cone, and you says, okay. You watch the tape, and then the D tackle that they got now that's following Anthony in Aaron Donald's footsteps. Yep. You was like, Skip, this joker look quick. He got some fast twitch. And then you watch him, you said, okay, yeah. You look at the kid from Georgia. You like, man, this kid looked explosive. Yep. when he ran 4.39. He long jumped out of the gym. He burnt. So the explosiveness, it validated. The combine confirmed what you saw on tape. I got no confirmation from what I saw Anthony Richardson do in those games by what he did at the combine. Because the jumping far, the jumping high, the running fast didn't correlate to the way he threw the football.
It did not.
If you complete 54% of your passes in college, when the windows are wide open, what do you think your completion percentage is going to be? They're not going to be windows like that in the NFL.
No.
You throw people open in the NFL. You wait until they get open in college. It's a vast difference, and that's what a lot of college quarterbacks struggle with, is that the windows are so compressed. If you wait till a guy get open to throw him the football, it's either going to be picked or the DB's going to knock it down. You better throw people open in the NFL, and I didn't see enough of that from Anthony Richardson. Congratulations. He went and he did outstanding.
He did.
But what he did outstanding in, Skip, doesn't correlate to being a great quarterback.
No. Final thought on Will Levis. I've seen a lot of scout quotes that say he's got the most upside of any quarterback in this draft and that he could be the first off the board. I'm going to be on record. That's a bust. That he's got that Carson Wentz factor where he's got all the measurables, the size, the arm, but not the intangibles that will allow you to succeed at the next level. So I'm with you on the top two, and then after that, I'm out.
Guys, we will find out starting Thursday, April 27th, what the teams think of all this. All right, Shannon, I know you were cheering hard last night. A very happy Shannon Sharpe when the Lakers beat the Golden State Warriors. Does that prove